Hello, my name is Taylor Vaughn. I am a student in the Summerlin Lab for summer 2023 as a part of the Iot4AgREU summer program here at the University of Florida. I will be going into my fourth year as a biochemistry major at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, California, and look forward to graduating in spring 2024. Here in the Summerlin Lab, research is focused around the identification, synthesis, and characterization of polymers with varying functionalities, compositions, and molecular architectures. In collaboration with the IoT4Ag NSF Researching Center, I worked under Dr. Summerlin with my PhD student work partner, Blanche, on a project that aims to utilize molecularly imprinted polymers in the detection of aflatoxins in crops. The Internet of Things for Precision Agriculture is a center that is funding research at a collection of schools, including UPenn, Purdue, UC Merced, and of course the University of Florida. IoT4Ag has an overall goal of advancing technology while minimizing the use of energy and water resources to achieve sustainable, high-output precision agriculture. This large project is divided into 3 thrusts, each focusing on a different project aspect. Our project falls under Thrust 1, Agricultural Sensor Systems. Aflatoxins, a family of carcinogenic toxins produced by the fungi Aspergillus parasiticus, have the ability to contaminate crops in the field, at harvest, and in storage. Exposure by consumption or inhaling of dust in the fields can increase risk of liver cancer. To prevent consumption of these toxins, our project aims to detect aflatoxins through binding of specific molecularly imprinted polymers that could eventually be detected through drone sensors containing refractive index detectors. A molecularly imprinted polymer, or MIP, is a polymer that contains specific cavities of complementary size and shape to a template molecule of choice that is included during polymerization. A non-imprinted polymer, or NIP, is a polymer that was synthesized in the exact same manner, only without the template molecule. For safety purposes and ease of use, we decided to utilize 5,7-dimethoxycoumarin, or DMC, as the template molecule in polymerization, as it has similar structural backbone to the aflatoxin B1 compound and allows for very similar hydrogen bonding interactions within the polymer. As mentioned earlier, the MIPs and NIPs follow an identical precipitation raft polymerization, as depicted here, with the only difference being the addition of the DMC template molecule in the MIP synthesis. Following the successful synthesis of the MIPs, the DMC compound must then be removed from the polymer using a series of solvent washings to empty out the molecular cavities. This process is monitored using a UV-Vis spectrophotometer to determine the concentration of DMC left in the solution after each wash. To study the binding affinity of the MIPs, we perform a rebinding experiment on both the MIPs and NIPs. This experiment reintroduces the polymers to the template molecule of DMC at room temp, stirring for 2 hours. Once the time is up, the remainder of template in the solution is measured using UV-Vis to compare the MIP binding affinity with a control group of NIPs. The graph on the right shows how the MIP supernatant has less leftover DMC, meaning it had increased binding affinity over the regular non-imprinted polymers. Before I go, I'd like to give a big thank you to NSF's IoT4Ag Center for sponsoring this project. I had a wonderful time at the annual retreat, and I look forward to keeping up with the center's progress. I'd also like to thank Dr. Summerlin and the rest of the lab for hosting me. I had a wonderful time learning from everyone and really appreciated the warm, welcoming nature of the lab. Additionally, I'd like to thank my lab mentor, Blanche, for teaching me so much about the lab, the project, and life as a grad student. Lastly, thank you to Ashley and Mike from UF's SURF program for coordinating so many fun events this summer. Overall, the summer has been a great learning experience for me. I have greatly expanded my knowledge of polymers and all the different applications they can be used for. Being a part of the Summerlin Lab allowed me to get a feel for graduate level research and learn a lot from the various lab members working over a collection of different projects. I have made so many great new connections with people that have been a great support this summer and will continue to inspire me as I approach graduation from undergrad. I have had such a great time working here and feel so fortunate to have had this opportunity to grow as a researcher and as a person.